Hello guys, and welcome to the Safari Rally Kenya TV. We are here live at the Toyota Kenya offices on Lusaka Road. We are here to just see Toyota Kenya handing their check over to the WRC Safari Rally. As you know, the Safari Rally will be making a comeback after 19 years. The Safari Rally will be making a comeback to the global event after 19 years. So it's an exciting moment for Kenya, and we are here to actually witness it. So we have seen also other sponsors coming on board. We saw KCB present 100 million check the other week, and now we are here to see how Toyota are getting on board. So as you can see, everything has been set up. Kenya drives Toyota. We're seeing cars and everyone. So in attendance, we have the CS for Sport, that is Ambassador Amina Mohamed. We have the WRC Safari Rally CEO, that is Phineas Kimathi. He's here with us today. We have also the PS for Sport, that is Joe Okudo. He's here today. And they're here to just witness that with the Toyota team, to witness that as Kenya gears up for that event in June. So don't forget, there's so many things to expect actually. As you know, it will be on the scenic side. It will start all in Nairobi and then move all the way to Naivasha. And that is what I know many Kenyans are looking forward to. There are so many preparations going on behind the scenes. Kenya is an exciting place to be, definitely in June. But also, we are aware of the COVID-19 pandemic. So all the measures have been put in place to make sure everyone is safe, from the crews to the drivers. And we'll also be looking forward to some of the drivers will be taking part, especially the Kenyan drivers. We'll be having those interviews here on WRC Safari Rally. That is on our Instagram page, Safari Rally Kenya TV on YouTube, Safari Rally Kenya on Facebook. But no, the word Safari Rally taking a toll on me, but that is what you'll expect. So expect more interviews from drivers, expect more interviews from the stakeholders, people who are here, the people who are making it happen. And don't forget, the government has been on board 100% for this. So the government has actually been giving the money, promoting them, everything. So we had the ARC, that is the Equator Rally, where that was like a dry run for the WRC Safari Rally. So after that, now all roads head back to Naivasha in June. Don't forget, it starts here. There are a couple of stages, very beautiful stages to look forward to. We have Kedong, we have Lake Elementaita stage, we have Suisambu. So all those stages, we'll see how, and remember some of these, especially the international drivers, have not been to Kenya. So it's amazing how they will tackle that. And also the Kenyan drivers are looking forward to, just learning from all the other people who will be coming from abroad. Don't forget, that event is in June. We are live all the way, each and every event. We are here for you. We will be bringing you all the updates. You just keep it Safari Rally Kenya TV on YouTube, Safari Rally Kenya on Facebook, and we thank you, our fans. Drop a comment below. Tell us, what do you want to see from us? What do you want to hear from us ahead of this big event? Once again, we are here at Toyota Kenya. They will be presenting their check to the WRC Safari Rally, and the CEO, Phineas Kimathi, for the Safari Rally is here. We even have the event director for the Safari Rally, Jim Kahumbura, he's also here. And the CS for Sport, Ambassador Amina Mohamed, is also here for you. So we'll be bringing that live to you, and we'll also have interviews later on. Thank you, Sean Osimbo. Stay tuned. I will leave you with some of the pictures of how just the place looks like, and you guys can enjoy as we wait for the officials to come downstairs and talk to us and also present the check. Thank you so much. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your attendance today. Before we proceed, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Cabinet Secretary of Sports Heritage and Culture, Ambassador Dr. Amina Mohammed, Principal Secretary in charge of Sports, Mr. Joe Okudo, Chief Executive Officer of the Safari Rally Kenya, Mr. Phineas Kimathi, and his officials, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. We are really honored to have this event even during this pandemic, and we'd like to thank the government of Kenya, led by the Ministry of Sports, for bringing this exciting event back. Indeed, Kenyans have something to look forward to, and for that we say, Asante Sana. Just to mention a few things, on the Toyota Kenya side, we also prepared for this event, and we got a display done that to honor the Safari Rally, where we had the actual cars handmade from Italy with the actual liveries. And this was thanks to our model builder in Italy, thanks to Mr. Tim Davis as well. So ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, I would just like us to kindly observe and maintain the COVID protocol. Please keep your masks on at all times. Please sanitize at will and maintain the 1.5 meters social distancing. In case of an emergency, we have exits towards the rear, and in case you need to go to the washrooms, they're towards the rear. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce a video by our principal, Toyota Tsusho Corporation, Toyota Tsusho Corporation CEO, Shinjiro Otsuka.
Hello everyone, I'm Otsuka from Toyota Tsusho Corporation Africa Division. It is with a great regret that I'm unable to visit you today, but I would like to send a message on behalf of TTC, which is in charge of Toyota's Pan-African South and mapping operations. I and Toyota Kenya are truly honored to be a member of the co-sponsor of the Safari Rally Kenya, the world's most prestigious race, which will be held for the first time in 19 years. First of all, I would like to express my respect and gratitude to the Kenyan government officials, FYA, WRC organizers, and all the people in this project who are making great efforts to hold the race at the end of June under the recent corona situation. Thank you very much. Taking this opportunity, I will introduce a little of the history of the Safari Rally and Toyota. In the past, Toyota have won the Safari Rally a total of 8 times. But did you know that we are the last Japanese car manufacturer to enter this rally? The Safari Rally is known as one of the toughest rallies in the world. And because of its harshness and focusing on rally activities in Europe at that timing, the Safari Rally has been a remote event for Toyota. However, Toyota went back to the Safari Rally and tried to test the overall strength of the vehicle, such as its flexibility to all type of road surface and its durability to run until the end, and improve our vehicle under the best possibility conditions. We, Toyota, strongly believe the road trains the car, the road makes the car, and creating better cars, Toyota began and has continued to take one on the challenge on this rally race. I have heard that there are many rabid rally fans in Kenya. I am sure that they are all looking forward to the return of the Safari Rally to the Kenya. We Toyota feel the same. We are very excited and can't wait for the event to start. Although Toyota is a participant in the rally, we will be cooperating as the co-sponsors for the success of this event, and we continue to work together with TK to contribute to the promotion of rally race in the Republic of Kenya and Pan-Africa. Thank you very much for joining us today. I will see you at the site on the day of this event.
Thank you very much. With further ado, I would like to now invite the Managing Director of Toyota Kenya, Mr. Avinder Singh Reel.
Ambassador Dr. Amina Mohammed, the Cabinet Secretary, Sports, Culture and Heritage, Bwana PS, Shonakeda, Finis Kimathi, Chairman of Kenya Motor Sports Federation and CEO WRC Safari Rally, distinguished guests, members of the press, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of my board and management, it gives me pleasure to welcome you all today to Toyota Kenya as one of the leading automotive companies in Kenya. Madam CS, through your office, firstly, we would like to take the opportunity to thank you and the Kenyan government and all the people who were involved, who worked tirelessly to ensure that WRC returns back to Kenya after 19 years of absence. And today, Toyota Kenya is proud to announce the sponsorship towards this year's edition. Rallying, as we all know, is a sport that is deep at the heart of Kenya's national heritage. The return of this event couldn't be more welcomed, and it is a perfect example of an inspiration that we all need to excel, even in the toughest of circumstances. It is to this end that Toyota Kenya is committing Kenya shillings 30 million towards the success of the WRC Rally 2021. Within this sponsorship, there is 2 million shillings where Toyota Kenya are also delighted to provide the iconic Toyota Hilux, referred to as Shujaa wa Kazi, that will be used as a 00 car for the route opener. And that vehicle is just parked at the rear, which is great. It's been branded, so thank you. So we have a 00 car already. Ladies and gents, Toyota has a rich history in motorsport. Toyota hasn't only achieved notable success in the World Rally circuits, but also at our own Safari Rally. In the history of Safari Rally, Toyota recorded 8 wins, with the first one coming in back in 1984 in a Toyota Celica. I believe that it was befitting that the last Toyota win at the WRC Rally before quitting WRC in 1999 was by a Kenyan in 1994, and that Kenyan was no other than Ian Duncan, driving a Toyota Celica 4-wheel drive, and now we look forward to 2021 and hope that Toyota will be tops in this year's event. Over time, Toyota has continued building strong and reliable motorsport cars through the years, and unrelenting testing and development has gone into this. Today, we will give you a glimpse of the Toyota Gazoo racing vehicle through the 2019 Yaris GR replica, which is with us here. And this has been specifically flown in from Japan for the rally. And onto my right here, you can actually see the car being showcased for yourselves here. So this is the replica car that we actually have, which is the 2019 vehicle. Then to my right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call the road version of the GR Yaris to commemorate Toyota's return to WRC. This is a 1.6 liter turbo, the most powerful 3-cylinder ever made, with an output of 275 bhp. So it's a nifty, it's very powerful. This is a road version we have. I can't wait to get myself into this car. My team says something else, but I'm sure they will allow me one of these days. So Toyota's motorsport development is deeply rooted in the vision and desire of our president, Akio Toyoda. The investment by Toyota Motor Corporation in building a winning architecture for the GR Yaris and the GR Hilux, which participated also in the Paris-Dakar rally, have contributed immensely in achieving high-quality performance and marketability of our Toyota passenger and commercial vehicles. The GR Yaris is a representation of quality, durability, and reliability customers expect from Toyota Kenya's wide offering of vehicles. Ladies and gents, it is true that motorsports instill excitement and joy in consumers, fans, communities around the world, and the good old days of the safari are back with us. We now encourage the public to come to the Toyota Kenya showroom along Huru Highway to have a first-hand experience of the 2019 Yaris WRC replica on the Kenyan soil, which has been specifically brought here. I'd like to therefore once again thank the Kenyan government and the Kenya Motorsports Federation for its lobbying efforts towards the return of the Safari Rally and to the WRC calendar. Once again, we are honored to play a part towards the success of the WRC Safari Rally 2021 and look forward to more partnerships with the Kenyan Motorsport Federation. Thank you very much for listening to me, and asante sana. At this juncture, I'd just like to invite Mr. Finis Kimathi to the stage to give us his few remarks. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Avinda. Let me just do without the mask because the nearest person is about 6 meters away. Madam CS, Ambassador Dr. Amina Mohamed, my PS, Mr. Njuo Kundo, members of the management and board of Toyota, officers present today from WRC, Safari Rally Kenya, our two visitors from Scotland and Britain, who are experts helping us get things done, the Vice President of FIA, Surinder Theti, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, just allow me to say a few words on this very momentous day. When we started talking about returning the safari back to the World Rally Championship calendar, it indeed looked like a far-fetched dream, but as days near the 24th of June 2021, it looks more a reality than a dream. You will agree with me that in all the days that we've spent talking about the return of the safari, there is no day like today. We've been talking about people's efforts, we've been talking about officials' efforts, we've been talking about capacity building, we've been talking about building roads, buying equipment to get this event done. But today, we are looking at the real machines that will make this happen right here on the Kenyan soil for the first time in 19 years. And for that, I want to say a big thank you to the CEO, his board, and the staff of Toyota for making this possible. Let's give them a big hand. The men around the Hilux in white have been working very hard to make sure that we deliver a world-class event. So I want to assure Toyota Kenya that the partnership we are beginning today, or we are cementing today, is a partnership with a team of highly dedicated people, is a partnership with a team that is committed to make Kenya and Africa proud. Indeed, when I look on my left, I tend to identify myself on the left-hand side more than this side. This car cannot be driven by a person who has seen so many sunrises like me. This is a car for the Superboys, and this is a car that I believe was not favored in any way to become the world champion car. It is a masterpiece of Japanese engineering, and Mr. Ishikawa I'm sure he's somewhere, because I was told manufacturers are represented. Please do send this message to the CEO of TTC in Japan in the simplest language possible, preferably Kiswahili and Japanese. Let me just wind up and just allow me to invite my PS, Mr. Njoa Kundo, who I have a lot of respect for because he has supported me the best way possible to make sure that I navigate through the corridors of government. Mr. Njoa Kundo.
My Cabinet Secretary, Madam Dr. Amina Mohamed, the CEO for Toyota Kenya, Ravinder Ril, your entire staff, Phineas Kimathi, and the entire fraternity of WRC, members of the Fourth Estate, good morning. I think we've had a lot said today about this day. This is a very exciting day for everyone. So mine really is just to echo what you've heard by the speakers before me. Through the Cabinet Secretary, we did promise the different people on layers that we needed to report to that we will ensure that the return of the WRC will have the partnership of the private sector of Kenya. Today's event is really very significant to us because it really manifests that we've kept our promise in very many ways. Government alone cannot do these things. We require support from the private sector, and that really is a manifestation that the entire country does see value in what we are doing in one of the genres in sports, and we are doing this across the board. So for me, I'm just very, very excited to be here today. I thank Toyota Kenya for the contribution they've made towards the support for the WRC, and having recently successfully had the Equator Rally, I can only say we are looking forward to the next few weeks to ensure that the WRC comes and goes in a very, very successful way. We've had the discussions with the CEO of Toyota Kenya, and he has promised us that he will bring all the CEOs and the deputy CEOs to the country during the WRC, and also after that to follow with some other conferencing. And that kind of partnership means there's a lot of value that will come into the country just by that particular visit. That only happened today, and that shows you how sometimes when we are working together, government and private sector, we can make a lot of things happen that seem impossible. So I really thank you for that as well. But I don't want to take too much of your time. Allow me to do what I'm supposed to do here, to invite the Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Amina Mohamed, to address you. Thank you very much.
My friend and my colleague, Joe Kudo, Principal Secretary, State Department for Sports, Phineas Kimathi, CEO WRC Safari Rally, Kenya, Mr. Vinderil, the Managing Director, Toyota Kenya, Joshua Nyao, Chief Operations Officer, the entire Toyota Kenya team. Let me also just recognize all our colleagues who came with us from the WRC, FIA, who are standing right there, led by Surinder Sethi. Let me also recognize, the clerk is also there, Guvi. It's very nice that you're here, and all our experts from further afield. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely delighted to be here. It's a great pleasure to join you this morning to witness the signing of the WRC Safari Rally and Toyota partnership and the unveiling of the WRC Yaris replica to feature at the return of the FIA WRC Safari Rally Kenya for the first time, as you've heard, in 19 years. The rally was first held in 1953 to commemorate the coronation of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In its early days, the Safari Rally traversed the 3 East African countries, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Due to its robust character and challenging route, the rally quickly gained the global recognition of being the world's toughest rally, a reputation that it has kept to date. In 1978, it became a full round of the World Rally Championships, featuring in the World Rally Championship Series until 2002. After an 18-year break, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta directed that it was time to bring the Safari Rally back home, back to Kenya. In 2019, to the jubilation of all motorsport lovers in the region, the rally returned to the prestigious World Rally Championship following months of enriching engagement with the FIA and the WRC promoter, and an engagement that was again led by His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, who actually met with the FIA president twice, once here in Nairobi and a second time in Kingston, Jamaica, to just make sure that the rally actually came back home. And so we actually owe him a debt of gratitude, and we'll show it by giving him a hand. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Safari Rally has evolved and gained international interest for the world's top rally drivers who come to Kenya to test their skills, test their endurance, and the challenging terrain navigation. The rally also became a testing ground for vehicle manufacturers to assess the durability and reliability of their products. This attracted core manufacturers, including where we are today, Toyota, Ford, Mitsubishi, Lancia, and many of the top works teams in motor production and assembly. It's notable to say that it is here in Kenya that Toyota gained its reputation as the king of Africa, amassing an impressive, as you heard from Mr. Real, of 8 Safari Rally victories. Today's event brings us closer to reliving this Toyota experience when the Safari Rally returns to our country and continent in 44 days on the 24th of June 2021. And yes, we have a countdown, and so we know it's exactly 44 days today. It will be exciting to see the Toyota team back in action after such a long break. This partnership that we have today embodies the spirit of public-private partnerships that the PS celebrated when we signed a different partnership a week ago. And this is a partnership in the area of sport with real human impact in enhanced road safety. Toyota is one of the most popular and respected motor brands in Kenya and Africa, and its inclusion in the Safari Rally will encourage safer driving and inspire the next generation of safe motorists on the continent who identify with your unique global brand. The process of assembling rally cars, ladies and gentlemen, takes into account the highest safety standards, which is one of the dual themes of the Safari Rally this year. The Action for Road Safety campaign, led by government in collaboration with the FIA, aims to use the Safari Rally as an education platform for safe motoring. This partnership is therefore very timely as we usher in the UN Global Road Safety Week, and this we do on the week of 17th of March 2021, where global partners are calling for the enforcement of low-speed streets worldwide. And I repeat that. We are all calling for the enforcement of low-speed streets worldwide, limiting speeds to 30 kilometers per hour, where people walk, live, and play. It's my hope that we'll broaden this partnership to cover all aspects of the Safari Rally, to deliver a sustainable Safari Rally safe motoring legacy under the patronage of His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta. I also hope that you join our greening legacy to reforest vast parts of our traditional Safari Rally routes, which over time have suffered massively from deforestation. Together we can, and indeed will build back better, smarter, and inspire more public-private partnerships in many other spheres of sport, of culture, and of heritage. Asanteni sana, and again, thank you very much for bringing the replica to our shores for the first time. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam CS. I would like now to request Madam CS and Bona PS, together with our MD and COO, Mr. Joshua Anya, to just do the check handover ceremony. And after that, we'd kindly like to request for some photos, Madam CS, if you don't mind, for our memorabilia.
Any normal.
hapo kwa shelf.
Deno, beba tuweke hapo tu mara moja. Deno, sipata kumua.
Wacha uketi pale. Yes. Oma, ingine iko wapi? Si unapiga utoke, ukipiga unatoka hiyo kitu inaisha, sio? Bora ni kuishi. Haya, umemaliza uma? Okay guys, simu. Huyo mwingine. Okay, your phone, bro. Sit down.
All right. Welcome back to Safari TV. Between the WRC Safari Rally and Toyota Kenya, we're just seeing that 30 million Kenyan, and we know we are gearing up for the event in June. Kindly tell us more details, and then you can go into details of what we've just witnessed.
Hi, I'm Subjeev Singh Kular. I'm the sales and product trainer for Toyota Kenya. So Toyota being an integral part of motorsports, especially WRC, we felt it was a need to participate, to existence and history that has been in the WRC. Hence, that's why we did all this setup. For example, we did the scale, and it's not just any scale model. We actually had models, and the actual livery on the is as per the car participated in that respective year. So we wanted to really we wanted to give our customers what we call in Japanese the wakudoki experience, where they actually got to feel the nostalgic effect as they look forward to the 2021 WRC Safari Rally.
Amazing. And let's talk about when this was streaming, you'd see the excitement from the guys back home, especially when the two cars were unveiled. Tell us more also about the cars and also who you're expecting from the Toyota Gazoo Racing.
So what you see there, that is a 2019 Yaris WRC winning replica. It's the actual shell. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't have the engine. Mm-hmm. So that car actually won the 20 Finland Rally and Swedish Rally, but it's got the 2019 livery. It was steered in the hands of Jari-Matti Latvala. What you have on that side is the GR Yaris. This was built to commemorate Toyota WRC. So this was made as a limited edition model just to get fans to enjoy the sports version of Toyota. So, but the actual Yaris is actually based on that shell. Yeah. So they just add the flares and the fenders. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you looking for? The upcoming rally that is in June. What are you personally looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Toyota winning. That's more important. But just the whole hype of having an international event of such a caliber, having World Championship drivers. In fact, I believe this crop of World Championship drivers. Yes. So it's going to be very exciting to see how they balance their car. And because it's not about speed, it's about intelligence as well. So that'll be, because I'm sure a lot of them will complain, but they will look forward to the next event as a challenge, yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We'll be doing. I know it will be exciting. Thank you so much, and I know we'll have more interviews with you when you go. Will you be in Naivasha?
I'll definitely be in Naivasha, and I look forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We were talking to Suki, just giving us more here at Toyota Kenya. They have come on board. They have given their 30 million Kenyan shillings check. That is an exciting moment for actually WRC Safari Rally. More corporates are coming on board, and that is what people are expecting for an exciting, because Safari Rally is returning to the global calendar, that is the WRC, this June. So quite a big moment for the country, 19 years, and we are looking forward to that in June. I'm Shono Simbo. Keep watching Safari Rally Kenya.